Welcome back, everybody. It's another beautiful night here in Montgomery County, and I'm at the baseball field because we're going to talk about how to find the right agent for your purposes. And if this quarantine has shown us anything, it's that for some of us, the house we live in is a lot smaller than we thought. For others, the house we're living in is way too big and we might need to downsize. And for another group of us, the idea of passive rental income is really attractive right about now. My name is John Trigg. I'm a real estate expert and realtor in Montgomery County, Lansdale, Pennsylvania. Tonight, we're going to talk about how to find the right agent for you, and we're going to use baseball as the way we do it. Now, finding the right agent is just like being up to bat, right? So I'm at home plate, the pitch comes in, I want to hit a home run. And to find the right agent, you got to hit the ball well. There's 4 ways to do it. So let's talk about it. The pitch is coming. What's the first way? I'm going to hit the ball. The first way to find a good agent, make sure you can communicate with that agent. Make sure you guys can speak openly. As I'm running at first base, make sure you guys have open communication lines, because the process of buying and selling real estate is incredibly stressful at times. It's exciting. It can sometimes make you panic, make you paranoid, but it can also be one of the most emotional experiences of your life. So you want to make sure that whoever you decide to go with, you can speak openly, honestly, candidly. You can vent to them when you need to. You can talk to them at any time of day. You can call them in the middle of the night because you're freaking out and they'll answer the phone. So the most important thing is whoever it is that you choose to represent you, whether it's a house purchase, a sale, or an investment, is somebody you feel like you can openly communicate with. It doesn't matter how many houses somebody sold in the past. What they've done before has no bearing on what they will do, should do, would do, could do, or might do for you today. All right, so let's forget about that part of it. All right, now we need to get to second base. We've got first, we can communicate. Boom, let's get to second. Now, remember, all real estate is local. It's the most important thing to know. All real estate is local. We're at second base. What do I mean by that? Well, what I mean is, wherever you are located, make sure you get an agent that is either lives in the area, grew up in the area, functions in the area, or works out of that area. What I mean is, a lot of agents, our licenses let us go all over the state. I'm gonna switch hands here as I hold this. So I could functionally work anywhere in the state of Pennsylvania that I want to. However, I only know certain markets really, really well. So if you're not looking in an area that I know well, I'm not the best choice to represent you to sell your house. Now, to purchase a house, it's a little bit different. The fundamentals of sales are there. But knowing the local market is so vital in making sure that you find the right home and making sure that you absolutely find the right buyer. So make sure you're talking to people about where do you work from? What neighborhoods do you farm the most? Where did you grow up? Where do you live now? And where do you function? What I mean function is, a lot of people have an area where they like to go for dinners, or someplace that maybe they're a coach for a team, or they're a part of a league. So they may function in a certain area even though they may live someplace else. What you don't want to do is hire an agent that's 20 minutes, 30 minutes, 45 minutes away from where you are, because they don't know your local market. All right, that's second base. Let's head down to third. All right, third base. Now, the other thing you need to make sure is that they understand the concept of how to structure a deal. If the person doesn't know how to structure a deal, if they don't know how to negotiate, if they don't know how to work in your best interest, they're not going to be a good agent. You've got to make sure that whoever you hire, I don't care how many houses they sold last year. I don't care how many millions or billions or gazillions of dollars they've done in real estate. That doesn't mean they're going to do it for you, number one. Number two, though, and this, I had to make this point. Let me get out of the sun here for you. You have to make sure they understand sales. So if somebody's a newer agent, don't hold it against them. If they've only sold a few houses, that's not so bad. So long as they understand how to structure a deal, how to negotiate on somebody's behalf, how to make sure that their side doesn't lose. That's what you want to make sure of. So as long as the person has experience in sales, negotiation, deal making, that's important. All right, now we got to get to home plate. Now, on our way to home plate, boom. We get the home run. How do we get there? We make sure that we have all 3 aspects lined up in one. But there's one more piece, and this is what gives you the home run. This is what gets all the bases cleared. Make sure that whoever you hire is going to actually do the work. Unfortunately today, so many real estate agents, so many realtors, they function by letting other people do their work. So for example, if you're going to be selling your house, ask the prospective agent, who's going to do the open houses? Who's going to show my house? If somebody wants to see my house at 3 o'clock in the afternoon and it's 12 o'clock right now, who's going to open it up for them? Make sure that whoever you hire is going to actually do the work for you. Make sure that whoever you hire, whoever you enlist, whoever you decide to go with to help find you that house is willing to knock on every single door in the neighborhood and tell those people, I've got buyers who want to live here. Would you have any interest in selling? Because if all they're going to do is pull MLS listings for you, well, hell, you could do that on Zillow yourself. So make sure that whoever you hire does the work, is there for you. You can talk to them. They understand how to structure a deal, and they're local. And this is what happens right here. Home base. There we go. Home run. We made it. I hope you guys got a little bit out of this. It was a fun way to do this thing. I probably shouldn't have, because I don't know if I'm allowed to be on the field right now. But in any event, if you have any questions, if you want to know any more about this, feel free to call, text, or email me anytime. You can comment down below. Thanks a lot for watching, everybody. Have a great evening. Stay safe, stay sane, stay healthy, stay wealthy, stay wise, but make sure you stay subscribed to my channel. See ya.